Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I just got done watching the 2024 Super Bowl. What more can you say about Patrick Mahomes? He absolutely won in this game. Converting multiple third downs on that overtime drive, led him down the field. Got the game-winning touchdown with 9 seconds to Mecole Hardman. What a freaking game from Patrick Mahomes. He made a lot of runs that were designed in this game. He had 9 runs, 66 yards, 7.3 carry. They done a really good job with those plays for him. Like, act like they're going to hand it off. He would go for some big runs. Just so many plays made in this game by Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs went back-to-back Super Bowls. They absolutely deserve this. I thought their defense played pretty well for most part of the game. I thought both defenses played pretty well, but San Francisco's defense really folded there, I thought, in the fourth quarter and overtime. And just congratulations to the entire Chiefs community. They deserved this. They really deserved it. Their third Super Bowl win in just 5 seasons. Like, they are a dynasty. Mad respect for that finish from Mahomes, Reed, and the Chiefs. Like, just legendary stuff. And Mecole Hardman with the winning touchdown. Remember when he went to the Jets in free agency, got traded back to the Chiefs, and he has a big moment here to get the game-winning receiving touchdown. Just Mahomes, Kelsey, Pacheco, Rashee Rice, big plays in crunch time when they needed it most. And you got to get a tip of the cap to Hall of Famer Andy Reid, who obviously he ain't retiring anytime soon. And next year, Kansas City will try to be the first team ever to win 3 straight Super Bowls. Will they do that? Too early to say. But how about those Chiefs, man? Absolutely deserved it. Patrick Mahomes was 34 of 46, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 9 runs, 66 yards. Other than that 1 interception, I thought Mahomes was fantastic. I thought the Chiefs' offensive line in the second half played much better than they did in the first half. First half wasn't really playing well, not giving Mahomes a lot of time to throw, but they did in the second half, gave him a lot of time to throw. Sometimes they would seem to blitz, but the 49ers defense left quite a few people wide open on some plays. But Patrick Mahomes, legendary. I believe now a 3-time Super Bowl champion. I mean, it's like the Mahomes dynasty. And he's just building an insane resume right now. I know people say, oh, he didn't deserve this one. He did. I mean, from where after, during the season, the Chiefs were struggling, people thought, oh, they're not going to get out of the first round, second round. But they just kept proving everyone wrong, went on the road against Buffalo, Baltimore, and then beating San Francisco with a game-winning overtime drive. And this wasn't rigged. I mean, probably the cleanest game all season. The Niners just sold there at the end. I think it was a pretty even game. Like, let's go over Mahomes' resume. Like, building an insane resume. He's only 28. A 2-time MVP, a 2-time first-team All-Pro, 6 straight AFC Conference Championship games. He's now a 3-time Super Bowl champ, most likely 3-time MVP. He has a $500 million contract. He also has stakes in these teams like the Royals and the MLB, the MLS, Sporting Kansas City, the Kansas City Current, NWSL, Whataburger, Whoop, and Hyperice, and the Alpine Formula 1 team. He's only 28 years old. And even if you're a fan of another team, you have to recognize the greatness of Mahomes and the Chiefs. They won this game fair and square. Simple as that. Like, and he's not... Man, in 6 seasons in the NFL, 3 Super Bowls, and all of this with 6 straight conference championship games, 3 times MVP as well, and a 2-time NFL MVP. Like, but I mean, variety would be nice every now and then, but yeah, I feel bad for the 49er fans, man. 9 seconds away from winning the Super Bowl. And I guess you never count the Chiefs as underdog, especially after this playoff run. Probably the most impressive of Patrick Mahomes' 3 Super Bowls, because no one thought this team would win the Super Bowl. You remember, you break free of the Pats Brady dynasty just to watch Mahomes and the Chiefs now in the AFC. AFC fan bases are absolute hell. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid now have 5 wins at Allegiant Stadium. That's more than any other head coach QB combination, including from the Raiders. But Patrick Mahomes carried this island of like misfit toys to a Super Bowl. Rashee Rice. I'm not counting Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. But he got Justin Watson, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Sky Moore, Noah Gray. Not going to count Pacheco, but McKinnon, Hilaire, Hardman, Richie James. Like, all of those players into the freaking Super Bowl. Carried this garbage team offensively from what it looked like early in the season. But they got hot when it mattered most. MVS called touchdown this game. Mecole Hardman, 2 big touchdowns there. Travis Kelce played a lot better in the second half. Just Patrick Mahomes, legendary. Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, all legends. They did a really good job on Pacheco, I thought. Only 18 runs, 59 yards. He really couldn't get much going. They really couldn't break any big runs outside of Mahomes. And maybe 2 runs from Pacheco, but more stats here. Travis Kelce, 9 catches, 93 yards. Hardman, 3 catches, 57 yards and a touchdown. Justin Watson, 3 catches, 54 yards. Pacheco, 6 catches, 33 yards. Rashee Rice, 6 catches, 39 yards. Had a big catch on a 3rd down in overtime. Noah Gray, 2 catches, 22 yards. McKinnon, 2 catches, 15 yards. Valdez-Scantling, 3 catches, 20 yards and a touchdown. I thought both defenses played well for the most part, except for the 49ers really collapsed in the second half. And they were doing the Chiefs really doing whatever they wanted in the second half. Kelce really stepped up in the second half. 2 fumbles by the 49ers, 2 turnovers. So each team had 2 turnovers. It's just the 3rd down efficiency, 9 of 19. Really, in that overtime, the Chiefs were converting every 3rd down they could. I thought the offensive line for the Chiefs played pretty bad in the first half, but they played much better in the second half. Really stepped up. I just thought Brock Purdy got outplayed. Simple as that. And they were really able to stuff the run until that first drive in overtime. McCaffrey got the McCaffrey drive, first drive of overtime, but then they had to settle for a field goal. Purdy was 23 of 38, 255 yards, 1 touchdown, 9 interceptions, 3 runs, 12 yards. I don't know if you can put this game on Brock Purdy. I thought he played as well as he could. This Purdy guy is good. I thought he played well. No one will talk about it, but Brock Purdy was good. But that's just me. He played his heart out against a very tough defense and almost got the dub. He was smart and careful and went blow for blow, one of the best in the game with no margin for error. Like, I thought Brock Purdy played as good as he could. Juwan Jennings had that trick play, 1 for 1, 21 yards, 1 touchdown. A passing touchdown, which was to McCaffrey, and he also had 4 catches, 42 yards and a touchdown. I thought Juwan Jennings played well. McCaffrey, 22 runs, 80 yards, and also had 8 catches, 80 yards and a touchdown. Great game from Christian McCaffrey. Ayuk, 3 catches, 49 yards. Samuel, 3 catches, 33 yards. Kuchek, 2 catches, 31 yards. I thought Kuchek had a very good game. Samuel really didn't do much. George Kittle, 2 catches, 4 yards. George Kittle did not have a good game. They really didn't look to target him that much. Conley and McLeod, 1 catch, 19 yards, and then 1 catch, 18 yards, respectively. I thought both teams got a lot of different players involved. They did get a lot of pressure on Mahomes, but the defense really, for them, just collapsed in the second half. There was one player, it was really wasn't a muff punt, went off one 49ers play. The other 49ers player tried to get it, Ray McLeod, but the Chiefs recovered. That's where all the momentum changed, I thought, was that fumble. But you just can never count out Patrick Mahomes. When the 49ers had set for that field goal, I'm like, well, the Chiefs are going to win this football game here. And they did. So, back-to-back Super Bowl champions led by Patrick Mahomes. And Mecole Hardman and Valdez-Scantling, the 2 unlikely sources, got 2 touchdowns in this game. Just Mahomes. What more? I can't say much more. For the 49ers, this is heartbreaking. No one can take away how hard they fought this season. They'll be back next year. But, oh, this is so tough. My condolences go to the 49er fans. That was just a good competitive game. Mahomes just didn't get rattled. They kept us going to last team victory. Brock Purdy played well also. It just really come down to who got the ball in overtime and scored a touchdown. But you know what? You never know what happens if the 49ers end up making that extra point where it got blocked. That was a huge blocked extra point by the Kansas City Chiefs. That was a huge blocked extra point. But 49ers, their window could close, man. But just gut-wrenching. Just to make harm on that play. And the play calling I thought was off in the second half was awful. Purdy brought them from behind twice and had them at the 5 for the win. They couldn't run the ball 5 yards, and that's not on Purdy. That's just the Chiefs' defensive line. But the play calling lost this game. 2nd and 4, and he runs it. That was a perfect time for play action. Just bad play calling, I thought, cost the 49ers in the second half. They simply just ran out gas defensively. But what do you do, Kyle Shanahan, now? Do you keep him? I mean, what do you do now? But gut-wrenching, gut-wrenching. I felt the Niners also settled for too many field goals, and Shanahan decided to abandon the run again when they had the edge. But you probably should have went for it on 4th down there. I don't know. Special teams, I thought cost them as well. The defense really folded in the second half. Kyle's offense did nothing to help the defense that dominated the first. I felt they just ran out of gas, but that blocked extra point instead of making it 17-13 really cost them. That third quarter was awful and cost them big time. A stacked offense, but Shanahan might just be a guy who can never get over the hump. So a whole season's work ends in failure and a heartbreaking overtime loss. But when you give Mahomes a chance, you're probably not going to win. They needed everything to go perfect, and they just didn't do it. That's going to hurt for the Niners fans all off season. You just got away from the run too often, just like their other Shanahan Super Bowls. I thought he might have learned from those, but he just didn't. So, just heartbreaker. So, I mean, what more can you say? The 2 turnovers really cost them in this game. All the momentum, the Shanahan Wilkes really sold the second half. So that's what we have to say here sometimes. So make a lot. Peace.